A chance here for William O'Connor. He's the 140 though.
And victory.
4 140s so far for O'Connor. Terrific Royden Lamb. An important visit. He holds his throw. It's a massive point for Hong Kong.
Well, it's actually worth 2 legs. This 1 leg. It's either 2-all or 3-1 down. Certainly the pressure will be on. And if William O'Connor loses this, then Connie Finnan has got to step up and play out of his skin to beat MacKenzie to take it to a decider.
Poor last dart there. He got caught in 2 minds and he hasn't left a finish, O'Connor. Tops for Royden Lamb. 140 would be ideal to lead double 16. Too many stray darts. Because the family is different from William O'Connor. Royden Lamb here to go 3-1 up.
Double 5 is hit with the first dart of asking from Royden Lamb. The 10s were inside, but the 5s were straight in the middle of the double, and now that 3-1 is looking good for Hong Kong. Now William O'Connor getting a little bit frustrated and angry with himself too, and that's not a good sign on that big stage. You know, this guy's not going to get angry. He just goes his own pace, got a good mindset.
Stiff 140, Willie O'Connor. Really nice throw. Royden Lamb. O'Connor, very precise. Duet, you could say. Both averaging around 85. Got MacKenzie against Connie Finnan to come. Will Hong Kong be on the verge of victory? Can Royden Lamb finish the job?
Well, that's an absolutely perfect dart for him. He just lays it on, just put it on those flights and it'll skid in. It's exactly what he's done. What a time for Hong Kong's Royden Lamb to stick in a maximum. And now this is pressure on William O'Connor. He needs to reply. One's not enough. He's got to find another. And he hasn't done so. So Royden Lamb took a 1-3-1 out yesterday. Can he take a 1-2-1 out to close this match up and to put Hong Kong 1-0 up in a race to 2? I said before, he's going to get a dart at the bullseye, or double 14 for the match. He took out 1-3-1, as I said. Can it be 1-2-1?
Fabulous! Royden Lamb. Not a lot William O'Connor can do about that. The young Irishman was nodding as Royden Lamb hit the first dart in the treble 20. 1-2-1, 2-1-18. Hong Kong win it in style. Are they going to get through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup? Well, Scott MacKenzie will hope he can do it next against Connie Finnan.
Struggle. Here. He steps up. This man, Scott MacKenzie, to put Hong Kong through to the quarterfinals. The back Cup, Royden Lamb. Good performance from Royden Lamb, beating William O'Connor in the 1-2-1. Seems to pull those big shots out of the bag all the time.
100.
Well, last year they came very close to the quarterfinals, Hong Kong. They just missed out. They lost 2-1 at this stage to Australia. MacKenzie was a fine 4-1 winner over Paul Nicholson, but they lost the doubles to Whitlock and Nicholson. But they've shown already, both of them, haven't they? MacKenzie and Lamb, they can play. The chance here for Connie Finnan, maybe.
Well, he's got to go for 25 on the ball, or he's going for 19s. He's taken the risk, needs a treble with this. And that's the only risk. If you're going to go for those trebles and you don't hit a treble in the first two, you're not going to get a dial at a double. Bullseye or 25 means you get a dial at the bullseye. But now, double top for Scott MacKenzie, straight in the middle. And you have to say, Connie Finnan is like class, is old school. I would have expected him to go for that 25-ball ball.
Well, for that very reason, that you guarantee yourself a dart at the ball. So, 3 legs for Hong Kong for a place in the World Cup quarter-final. Yeah, good last dart.
There is the argument too that, you know, professionals should hit a treble in 1 in 2 darts, but under the pressure, percentage-wise, every day of the week you go for 25 or bullseye when your opponent is on a checkout. You never know, that bullseye could have gone in and it would have been Ireland that are on the run, but at the moment, Scott MacKenzie keeps picking off the treble.
Northern Ireland already through. 60 winners comfortably over New Zealand. The Republic of Ireland in a spot of bobber.
For victory.
Scott MacKenzie has played 3 times at the World Championship. He's actually unlucky, I think. He lost the deciding leg to Daryl Gurney in the preliminary round at the World Championship a few months ago. I think they were both unfortunate because arguably the 2 best players in the preliminary round shake-up ended up being drawn against each other. Scott MacKenzie and Daryl Gurney.
Well, you could see Scott MacKenzie just off the shoulder of Connie Finnan there, just trying to sort his throw out. He's getting a little bit of a stutter, especially with the first dart. So we'll see if that gets any worse as the match goes on.
Well, much better for Connie Finnan, 118 for MacKenzie. Treble 20 gives him a shot. At double 19. Oh, bam, bam! Fantastic from Scott MacKenzie. He took out 70 to win the first leg. 118 with his opponent on a 2-dart finish. Hong Kong here, now 2 legs away from the quarterfinals of the World Cup of Darts.
And a breaker throw there. I mean, you have to give it to Hong Kong. The checkouts yesterday, already today from Royden Lamb, and now Scott MacKenzie. And he is pumped up now. A lot of work here to do for Connie Finnan. Oh, super dart from Scott MacKenzie. Really is chasing Connie Finnan down all the way. And there we have it, the pressure. That's the pressure of representing your own country, you know. It is immense when you're up there on your own in a singles tournament, you play bad, it's just you who loses. But when you've got everything else on your shoulders, some people step up and some people falter.
100.
One treble every visit is enough for Scott MacKenzie at the moment.
For victory.
What an opportunity. They've already beaten Wales. Can they account for the Republic of Ireland? To lead top! As the average goes up to 92, 10 points more than his opponent. Outscoring, outfinishing, outplaying Connie Finnan at the moment.
Well, 12 darts thrown for MacKenzie. Can it be wrapped up in 13? He hasn't missed a double yet. Well, wow. After not missing a double, that was a long way off. It's getting closer.
20.
Well, Connie Finnan is just not close enough to put any pressure on, so MacKenzie comes back. Perhaps he's just starting to think of the finishing line.
Well, now there's a bit of pressure. Where there wasn't before, there is now. Under pressure, he won the opening legs with brilliant darts. Well, that should be a good guide for him. Dear. 6 darts missed for 3-0. How costly will that prove to be?
Make or break for Connie Finnan. Oh, and it's break.
Hongkong, you require.
MacKenzie comes back. Wants to just overpitch this a little bit. Or it just falls straight in the middle. 3 legs to 0. 2 darts missed by the Republic of Ireland's Connie Finnan to get himself back in the game, and 3-0 down with a race to 4. Now, this is probably the hardest battle that Connie Finnan is going to face.
He's done that time and time again in this match. He's somehow found a big treble with the last dart.
100.
I think most players will tell you, when you're standing behind the opponent and you've got a guy that's thrown a really high dart with the first and second and keeps finding the treble with the third, it is demoralising.
60.
And he, like you say, Stu, MacKenzie has done that so many times.
58.
And Connie Finnan's putting them on the wire but not finding enough trebles.
For victory.
Finnan needs to find something.
100.
We'll switch.
90.
Here again. Good last dart. Important treble.
The amount of time Scott MacKenzie has hit a treble with his last dart is incredible.
81.
Oh, and that was costly. That was costly. It could mean a dart at the bullseye instead of a dart at the double. Plenty of room to the side of that.
99.
Oh, what's the difference? MacKenzie didn't miss the big number, so his visit, if he comes back, well, he's going to come back, could be the double.
81.
Well, this is where Hong Kong has been so good over the last 2 days in the World Cup, taking these checkouts. Royden Lamb's at 121 to win his game against William O'Connor. Not to be for
87.
Scott MacKenzie, though.
Public violence requires fault.
Well, to stay in the World Cup of darts.
Game gone.
Knocked it in. Connie Finnan holds through. The 1 down, 3 legs to go for the Irishman. Scott MacKenzie and Hong Kong still 1 leg away for the famous win.
60. 60.
Unable to sees any sort of initiative. Connie Finnan.
$60.
53-year-old from Limerick.
Well, the thing about this dude, I mean, Scott MacKenzie's throwing for the match. He's thrown 6 darts without a treble. When you're playing against someone like that, then that's the best you can ask for, but you've got to return some big scores. Well, that's 9 darts without a treble, so Connie Finnan has got the throw.
Yep, and all the pressure's on, and you could just see the little stutter getting more evident with Scott MacKenzie when he's throwing the dart, especially when he's throwing the first one. He's holding on to it a little bit longer. You can see that. Really struggling there to release the dart.
I said earlier on, you know, under pressure that could get worse, and it certainly has. The first dart is the worst one, and you will get frustrated. And Connie Finnan now, he's just got to step it up a little bit, put a bit more pressure on Scott MacKenzie. And you never know, Ireland could still be in it.
He's making a mess of this.
A victory.
First treble of the leg, first big treble, coming with his 15th dart. And Connie Finnan here to get another leg back. Tops he needs.
90.
He didn't even aim for the treble, wasn't going to mess around with a flight, but he is not going to come back. Connie Finnan puts the second leg on the board, and he's got the throw. Now pressure on Hong Kong. Connie Finnan only has to put in a good leg here. It goes to the last leg. And stutter
97
of Scott MacKenzie's could get a little bit worse, and Connie Finnan will know that. The pressure is on. And he's overpitching those first 2 darts immensely, isn't he?
I think he's overcompensating as well, just to make sure that they go in the 20, and visibly Scott MacKenzie here is struggling more and more.
$45.
Oh, what a time to hit your first maximum. He closes in of making this 3-all, and the pressure really getting to MacKenzie here.
21.
Yes, you've got to fancy the chances of Connie Finnan to take it to a deciding doubles match. Just stay straight in this leg, and that's what he hasn't done, but he's got plenty of darts. He's going to get at least 6 darts from 1, 2, 3. And in the final leg, Stu, you've got to fancy Connie Finnan. I mean, all of a sudden, in the middle of the match, Scott MacKenzie's lost his throw. He talked about it yesterday. It's the rhythm that you've got to find. And under this type of pressure, it's hard.
For the last 3 legs, he hasn't been able, well, I think he's probably hit a big treble twice in 3 legs.
$121.
So from 3-0 down, the Republic of Ireland still scrapping away. We go to a deciding leg. All the pressure here on Scott MacKenzie. He was 3-0 up, and to be honest, he was coasting. But his game has fallen apart. That's great, though. That's a great response, because he is under enormous pressure. Fantastic. Well done, Scott MacKenzie. After all that's gone before, that takes bottle, that takes skill.
Got to say, that is incredible darts from Scott MacKenzie. After what we'd witnessed for the last 3 legs, He literally completely lost his throw. And now kicks off with a maximum, but he's going to follow it up.
43.
Great drama, tension. Finnan
90.
keeping the pressure on. Advantage Hong Kong. Oh, the nerves. That's a great dart though. Under all this pressure, Scott MacKenzie has done exceptionally well. That's okay. That's okay.
That's all he's got to do. Hit one treble with every visit, and then take the double out when given the chance, or when he's earned the chance. And you have to say, Stu, as I said it, I made Connie Finnan in this last leg the favourite for that 180. What a time for Hong Kong and Scott MacKenzie to hit it. Well, don't panic, just stay focused, keep the rhythm, pick off the treble with the last dart. He's done that so many times.
Well, real pressure. Finnan needs two big trebles, I would suggest here. Another one of those.
98.
Still not over, still very much in it. Both on a finish, 137.
Don't miss the big number.
9.
Okay.
That's where that dart has to be, up near double top now. There's not many checkouts above the 160, and this would be the biggest of Connie Finnan's career, which is not going to be. So MacKenzie comes back
60.
to win the match for Hong Kong.
Oh, just shy. Double 10. Double 10. Three match starts have come and gone for a place in the quarterfinals. Can Finnan pinch it? They went for two double tops, so MacKenzie gets another shot.
60.
And under pressure, the double five is not good. He hit it earlier on in the match, though. Over pitch it, and if it falls in, it's a great dart. Oh, that is seriously over pitched. Well, he's walked again, or I think he's overbalanced more than walked.
5 match throw.
He's struggling with the throw. He's stepping back. The biggest start of Scott MacKenzie's career.
Double 5. Never looked likely. 6 match start, and Finnan was 3-0 down. Double 10. Brandy Slider, and Connie Finnan comes from 3-0 down, and we're going to a deciding double. Scott MacKenzie missed 6 match starts. Hong Kong should be already in the quarterfinals, but we go to a deciding double. Drama at the World Cup. Absolutely extraordinary scenes at the World Cup of Darts. Scott MacKenzie led 3-0. And then,
you know, just in his face. It is hot up there, but he's flushing up. The mouth is open, trying to get extra air in. That's all a sign that the nerves are absolutely jingling through Scott MacKenzie's body. To stay in the World Cup. First one to 4 legs. First decider we've had this afternoon.
Yep. You've seen Belgium beat Spain to set up a quarter-final against Australia, who beat Gibraltar 2-0, and then Northern Ireland 2-0 winners over New Zealand. William O'Connor's come alive in this tie. Well done, MacKenzie. The key for MacKenzie just to throw a bit quicker as well. Just throw quickly, get the darts away.
58.
We saw Royden take out 131 brilliantly in Hong Kong's victory in the first round. against Wales. In the circumstances, this would be even more spectacular.
Well, he's taking his time, just wiggling that dart in his hand to make sure it's set right. Wiggle again for the treble, 13. That he misses, so a big 18 for tops, Royden. And we'll see if the Republic of Ireland...
127.
That's not what he wanted. He's left double 2, but O'Connor looking at tops. Double 10. Oh, well. Scott MacKenzie, you have another chance to win another leg. Brilliant! Well, 2 out of 2 on the doubles after all the double trouble he had in his singles. That takes a bit of bottle.
It does, Stu, and you don't realise how much. I mean, there's a lot of players all over the world that are watching this that have been through, you know, a bit of dartitis, the pressure on there, and to get up and do what he's done, take the doubles out like that, it is absolute first class.
Yeah, well, Eric Bristow, spotting for us, has been through it, and you know, he's been saying that he knows exactly where Scott MacKenzie is. He knows how he feels, and it's a dark place to be, but
123.
Courageous has MacKenzie been. 2-0 Hong Kong.
100. 60.
Well, that's okay. It's not near the treble, as we keep saying. Don't miss the big numbers. Keep straight. It just keeps the pressure on your opponents.
59.
Well, now, Royden Lamb, he does have a knack of hitting big scores at crucial times in a leg.
And they work well as a team, as they did against Wales, and they are here now.
Well, he just rushed that dart a little bit.
45.
An unusual bad score from Lamb, so opens the door up for Connie Finnan. Well, that should get down Ireland down to the double first. You can just see it's gradually getting worse, that stutter. But fair play to him, he's picking off the trebles. He's picked off the doubles and now he's picking off the trebles.
Scott MacKenzie is digging deep for everything that he has left in the locker. He really is. 139 then for Royden Lamb. This World Cup of Darts has already thrown up some really good stories. The evolution of Hong Kong is another.
Well, he wants 82 now. Treble 14's the bigger target. Treble 14's the bigger target than that bullseye. Wow, a bit cheeky.
Double 16 bull was the shot.
Now he thinks he's miscounted. He thought the bullseye was the game shot.
Require 80.
Gotta go, Connie Finnan.
Wow.
Touch and lock now because it just flicked off the flight, didn't it? Good use of the dart. Brave darts again, this time from Finnan. It's a whole throw.
I thought for a minute that Royden Lamb had miscounted, because when he stepped back, when he hit the bullseye, it looked like he thought that he'd won the leg.
85.
However, Connie Finnan steps up and takes the 80 out and keeps the Republic of Ireland in this match.
60.
I think his knees are. Oh, that's unlucky.
76.
That was very unlucky. That's in the treble 19.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, 57 points on the floor. Two big doubles though for Connie Finnan. The Irish right back in this leg. How important will that bounce out prove to be?
Well, it could cost him a dart at the double. And the dart, it might have put him one leg away from a win.
100.
There are some very nervy darts being thrown by all four players on the stage this afternoon. Scott MacKenzie's found a perfect treble 20.
121.
Well, exceptional in the circumstances. We'll have to switch.
137. Hong Kong, you require
Still too close to call. First to four for a place in the quarterfinals of the World Cup of Darts.
Well, that one has cost him darts at just around 100, 119. He's got to go 19, surely. May go bullseye. He has gone for the 25. Treble 18 leaves him double top. Oh, what a bad miss that is from Royden.
Republic of Ireland, you require 132.
Really has cost darts at a double for... Is he going to go for another ball? Oh, double 16. Oh, brilliant.
Amazing dance from William O'Connor. He has struggled in this tie, but when it really, really matters, a moment of magic. Irish eyes are smiling on William O'Connor. Take a bow, young man.
Game on.
And there we have it. Two bullseyes before that, and the double 16 for William O'Connor. Is anything going to get the adrenaline pumped in the right direction? That sort of check out will... And he follows it up with two trebles.
Real drama at the World Cup of Darts.
100.
If you're just joining us, day 3 here in Frankfurt. Belgium, Australia, Northern Ireland already through
59.
to the quarter-finals. Here we're in a deciding doubles game. Hong Kong, Scott MacKenzie, who's throwing now, missed 6 match darts to win his singles, and he's hit a brilliant 180. The way he has come back after blowing a 3-0 lead in his singles match against Connie Finnan deserves high praise.
98.
Perhaps that Scott MacKenzie's been playing like this for a long time with this problem in his throw, and he just gets over it. And certainly he has pulled some great shots out at crucial times. However, the darts at a double to have won 2-0 could be costly.
Oh, good last dart for Connie Finnan.
116.
116. Treble 20 for double 18.
60. Republic of
I
Ireland.
was just thinking, throw this at double top, just hit the big 20. But he's hit the 20, so it doesn't matter. Oh, and William O'Connor, after taking out 132 in the last leg, does not take out, and two
68.
missed big numbers.
Hong Kong, you require 56.
So Royden Lamb steps up against the throw to go a leg away from a quarter-final place. And you know he won't rush it. He'll take his time. He's going to move that dart in his hand to make sure that flight's in the right position. Have a look at this, look. This little... just keeps flicking it. And now double top.
Cool as you like! Hong Kong are one away. I wonder, you know, if he thought that he'd actually won the match with that.
He had. He thought that he'd won the match. He turned around to shake the hand of the Irish boys, and they just said, there, we got one more leg, guy. Not gamesmanship, I can assure you of that. It's just the heat of battle.
Yeah, it is you. Royden Lamb will go first in this sixth leg. A break of throw. The heart is pumping. The nerves are a-jangling. The tension is palpable. World Cup darts at its most dramatic.
Well, Royden Lamb's always classed as a very cool customer. He certainly lost his cool there a little bit. Well, this match has had everything, Stu. Absolutely everything, from great shots out, big scores, not expected, and even trying to shake your opponent's hand when the match isn't finished.
58.
Well, Finnan here with a chance to give the Republic a real advantage.
100.
And that treble's enough to do just that. Are we going all the way to a deciding leg? One leg of darts. Or can Hong Kong somehow win it here?
140.
What a good little player Royden Lamb is. Under this pressure, in this situation, that was fabulous.
91.
Well, this is where Scott MacKenzie has got to find one treble.
57.
Needed a treble to really put any pressure on.
170.
Well, the same for Connie Finnan. He needs to find a treble, and he hasn't. So advantage to Hong Kong. Well, Royden, if you take this out, you can turn around this time and shake the hands of the Irish.
Well, unorthodox.
58.
Looking for two treble 19s in the combination. Treble 18 to lead the double. Well, after all the trials and Tuxton tribulations suffered by Scott MacKenzie, can he win it for Hong Kong here? 18 for the bull. Bullseye to win.
63.
Oh, how close!
Republic of Ireland require 36.
Well, it doesn't get any closer than that. Absolutely scratched the bullseye wire. Now this switch is not the greatest switch, and that's and Connie Finnan, that's how angry he is. Rushed. It's so easy, and you see it so many times, Stu. You know, they miss the double 18, which everybody loves, and they rush the double 9, and the times you see it go inside is incredible.
Well, Scott MacKenzie missed 6 match darts in the singles. Hong Kong have missed 1 dart at the bull here. Royden Lamb to take Hong Kong into the quarterfinals. Needs double 8 for Hong Kong. On the wire. Double 4, tension incredible.
17.
2 darts on the wire. They've missed 9 match darts for quarter-final places. And O'Connor pinches the leg, and all of a sudden we go to a decider. Well. Hong Kong simply cannot believe it. The Republic of Ireland will have the darts. It's 3-all, and after an hour and 20 minutes of real drama, it all comes down to one leg of darts to decide who goes into the quarter-finals. What must the Hong Kong pair be thinking?
Well, we know what the Irish are thinking. A little bit of a luck of the Irish. Certainly you can't win matches or tournaments without a bit of luck. Even the greats will tell you that. This man, Royden Lamb, 2 darts and a double. And the way he's been playing, you just didn't think he was going to miss. Mind you, to be fair to him, they weren't bad thrown darts right on the wire of 8s and 4s.
60.
Incredible tension. Finnan with the first big treble. Advantage Ireland. Well done. Brilliant dart from Scott MacKenzie. How he has held it all together, I do not know, but he has performed admirably.
And he must be running on empty. Emotions have drained him. There isn't a lot in the score. The Republic of Ireland through first in this deciding leg. Whereas Royden Lamb can just step up and hit a ton, and it just piles the pressure.
60.
And 3 low darts from Royden Lamb, so still not a lot in it.
Got to say as well, it's been played in a really good spirit, all 4 players.
64.
That's unlucky. For single one, great adjustment, and then the bounce out for Connie Finnan into the treble one. Not enough, but not much between them.
Well, I tell you what, Stu, it's easier to get home from 1-8 forward 6 than it is from 209.
70.
Now, he hasn't hit a treble in this leg so far. And now a treble is needed, Mr. Lamb. Hong Kong awaits. Oh, and that is a plum treble. Just don't miss a big number, but if you hit another treble, that's a bonus, but just don't miss. Don't miss.
98. Republic of Ireland require 139.
It all comes down to this. We'll switch now.
99.
So, the Republic of
Hong Kong
Ireland
require 86.
on a finish to win it. Scott MacKenzie. Oh, how unlucky is that? He's hit the treble one. Unbelievable. Well, can he recover? He can. He can. They've missed 9 darts to win this tie. Double 16. Oh, you would not believe that! You simply would not believe that! Scott MacKenzie is the hero for Hong Kong in one of the most dramatic games we have seen in the history of the World Cup of Darts. MacKenzie wins it. Hong Kong are through to the quarter-finals for the first time in a sudden death shootout. Wow!